Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick. And I am Rick Serra. I'm happy to host you again this evening. I hope you're all well. And allow me to put on my eyes. I'm sorry I'm slightly behind, but I got into a conversation with a gentleman from a company that may help to bring t-shirts from Rick Serra to you. Arnold, how are you? It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? Michaela and Callie, AJ, Brennan, Bill Strikes Back, the Explorers. Hello. Nick and Heidi Audio. Hello. And Saigon Rose. Yes, I'm an old son of a gun. I'm still here. Still kicking. And Finders Beepers from the UK. Finders Beepers History Seekers, a great group of people. They have a podcast every Sunday, a fresh new episode. They had a funny one last week. Body imaging was the topic, it seemed. Do you like yourself when you're skinnier or you're fatter? Was a big topic area. And I tried to contribute some nice comments. I hope that the fans and the staff of that great group enjoy my little comments. I'm so happy to provide my disgusting spin on the world. Hi there, Disgruntled and Robin and M.A. Howdy from Maryland to Texas. Colin, Guido. Hello, Guido. How are you? Hey, Rick B. Yes, it's time for a great weekend for everybody. Everybody enjoy themselves and enjoy the time. Summer is going by for us here that live in the north. We're on the last day of July now. Tomorrow is August 1st. And you know what happens when you hit August 1st? Before you turn around, it's Labor Day. Scuba Cat and DJ, and you were watching Sunset Motel. Lovely place.
That's the one that just dropped?
I believe so. That must be the new episode, DJ.
Mark Townsend changed his name.
What?
He's now just Gruntled Vet.
Oh, Gruntled Vet was Mark?
Yes.
I'm
doing fine. Apparently you had some problems.
Oh, well, no more than normal. Trouble finds me easily, doesn't it?
Oh, God.
I find trouble finds me, whatever way you want to put it. Hey, I got a donation here from Disgruntled Vet.
I know, that's what I thought.
And thank you very much. Formerly, with the real name, I guess he decided it was better to be more anonymous on here.
Oh, I did get notified today.
You did about what?
About your live stream.
Oh, my wife got a notification. I think I see one coming in.
And yes, he is dense.
And I'm dense. My name is Richard Harding Sarah. Harding, like a hard head. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Okay, and somebody said they got a subscription or a notification. Oh, and DJ Southpaw, please, thank you for putting up the obvious. Click that like button, people, and thank you so much for being here. And if you are having a good time, you click that button. That's the whole reason we have that button there. And we want everybody to click it. Thank you. And then subscribe and click the bell for notifications if you're not already.
Bourbon Cat did get notified. I think YouTube.
Bourbon, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. it's hit or miss on notifications for sure from YouTube. DJ
Oh, good. They got their magnet.
got the magnet today.
I
Love
hope
it.
you liked it.
I'm glad you like
Okay,
it.
he says he loved it.
So we do have a new magnet coming to town.
Don't even go into that till we have it.
Well, it's in production. We have a new magnet. It's
It's not available.
not available yet. We're not planning on getting a decal for this one.
Hi, Shasta.
We're just doing a magnet of this one. And we are doing the channel logo will be next. So the Rick Sarah channel logo art that is now for my YouTube channel will be available as a magnet.
I voted for the asbestos next, but I got voted down.
Yeah, asbestos will be the third. And then the last one will be, if we do it, we might do it. Seems how much interest there is for Moto Chicken time.
Ew.
Motel Chicken time.
No, don't like motel chicken.
Leslie is in the room. Leslie,
Hey, Leslie,
Le-
thanks so
Caseta.
much for your help.
our lovely, she's like my business management person, runs the operation from her business on her own time for no pay. She's truly wonderful. Luckily for me and for her and for Dan and Cochise Brooks, all four of us are going to meet. Yes, we are. We're going to all be doing some ghost hunting together. Yes. Hi, DJ. DJ Infinity, who I have actually now had a couple of audiences on video chat with this great person. And SAJ, I'm looking forward to it. And he's a tough bargainer, let me tell you. We're trying to pull this little thing together, and he's already a Hollywood producer in his mind. And he's got all these things he wants to have the director, actor, filmmaker create. I'm like all that, you know.
Does he know you're not all that great?
He probably has a sense I'm mediocre,
Oh, okay.
but
good. Rick, above your head, little kitty birdie.
oh, more bird nesting. We never seem to end with the birds. You got a new hot spot. I hope it's not the kind of hot spots we hear about in the news. You mean a paranormal hot spot, I'm sure. That's great. Shasta Daisy Motel Chicken, she thinks that's worthy of a phrase.
Warmer weather,
Yes, we're going to do it.
total safety,
AJ.
and watch you, Rick.
AJ's a bird
I'm
nerd.
sorry, Lee, I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but glad you're watching from Australia.
Irena from Australia. I remember Irena. We have had her on the show, and it's good to have you here. And then down there, it's already tomorrow. It's a hot, sunny Saturday in Australia. Kyle,
Oh, just watch you sniff tub drain. Oh my gosh. That must be the new ADR. We gotta watch that tonight.
Kyle Podell, thank you so much for your donation or gift, whatever you want to call it. Very nice of you. Thank you, and nice to see your name on the line here. I hope that you will
must
be
have
back.
said the name correctly. She said you did well, Rick.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I have trouble with my first language, which is English, but I have problems with it.
Hi from Ohio, says Marissa. Hi, Marissa. We love you too. I'm ordering Bring Back Asbestos as soon as it's available, says Finders Beepers. So I was just mentioned when I started the broadcast tonight that I had just gotten a telephone call. I tried to call the person earlier today, but I missed their call. So I called them back again. And this is a company I've been looking at since a couple weeks ago. Dolline found them first.
Say pop. Hey, you're watching from the UK with friends. Great.
Yay!
Keep on drinking that cider.
So here's the deal. I think I found somebody, really, who will be able to produce the shirts that people have been begging for, t-shirts, with these different logo designs. We may have to have a fixed color, but we will be able to do a regular unisexual cut and a woman's cut shirt in every design we make. That'll be built into the design. So what you'll be looking for is one design first, and then we'll move on and add other designs as we get them developed. And there'll be up to 4 designs. Heidi votes for gray. Gray is a nice neutral background.
It is.
So what we're going to try to do our best of is, for the logo, the best color to go with the shirt is what we're looking for, depending on the logo. So we'll look at a light gray as an alternative in there for one of the logo designs. It just depends on how things seem to look. They'll be able to do some proofing for us, so we'll be able to get a good gauge of which one. And it's a company down in North Carolina that you set up basically an account, and then they put this together. I'll eventually have them work with Steve Seabode to add a link on my page, and when you click that, it'll take you right to their website and your placing of the order, your payment for the order, and then they will deliver it directly to you. So it looks like it really is a potential instead of a long shot. And I got people in the background walking. It's okay. They should have smiled and waved. The girl covered her head. They're my next door neighbors. So that's what it looks like, folks. I'm very happy to tell you this.
I'm glad I just heard about this.
It literally just happened before I came downstairs, and I'm running around. And the pricing is going to be around $30 generally, I
Does
think.
that include shipping?
That is going to be the intention, yes.
Okay.
A one flat fee, about around $30, including the size choices and shipping directly to you. So yes. So you'll have up to 4 choices. You can have 4 different shirts, people, if this works out. So I was thinking of doing one, but is there seeming to be a real push that I should start? The first shirt shouldn't be about the channel.
No, it should be about asbestos.
It
People
should
have
not
a
about the
bad
cocktail hour. It should not be about chicken. So are you telling me I have to wait for the asbestos logo?
Yep.
Is that what everybody's saying? You'd rather wait for the asbestos? I could do one of the other ones already. They're done. It's up to you. I'm not trying to put pressure on the graphics professional.
Somebody wants to know how you're managing your back.
The back manages me. I don't manage the back. No pressure, LOL, Leslie, right? No pressure. I just gave Leslie another image file to take a look at yesterday, I think last night, for her to be able to use that in a consideration of what kind of image to use to spin around this whole asbestos shirt. And my tendency has been to go to the actual mineral and let you see this mineral to understand that it is not just some funny little stuff called asbestos. It's actually made out of rocks. And One of the type of rocks is soapstone.
No, he doesn't have a double who eats the soap. He does that on his own.
If any soap can put in my mouth, I did it to myself. Now, we've had an idea a couple of times of instead of creating just soap, creating a treat that looks like soap.
Yeah, but it might melt in the mail.
Well, maybe it has to be a different kind of a thing instead of it being a chocolate. Maybe it could be more of a chewy candy. I know white chocolate is the first thing. Could it be a melt away candy, a hard candy, like Heidi just said? But or a Rice Krispie treat. Well, it's funny you bring that up. Apparently, that's not a good thing to use. Taffy, maybe. Maybe you
Gum,
could
that's not a bad idea.
gum. How about jerky of some type?
No jerky.
Rick is jerky, so I'm trying to see if I can
We do
sell
have
jerky.
actual soap,
Yeah, we have.
quite a bit.
What type of soap? I forget we have.
I don't know. It's your soap. You tell me.
It wasn't Pavi. It was the other one,
Jade.
Jade. Somebody said they would like jerky. Bagsy. Thank you, Bagsy. See? I have, an idea. At least it's something. Peppermint. DJ Southpaw. Oh, edibles. Like THC edibles, yeah. Like,
That's not going to happen.
how about 50 milligram ones? Maybe 100 milligram ones?
You can tell them the secret story.
I can.
Yeah.
So I got some gummies. The from the THC from the dispensary. And have you ever tried? Those dry martinis. I think that is what caused my problem. Crystal Roderick, hello from New Bedford. That's Connecticut or Massachusetts. I think it's maybe Connecticut.
I have no clue.
And it is expensive, Romeo's Lover. I paid
Not edible.
for edibles. I bought it was 10 of these little gummies. Each of them had 25 milligrams of THC. Usually $50. I paid 30. 200 milligrams.
Oh my God, I died.
AFA says we should get 200 milligram ones. So, uh-oh. What happened, Rick? Rick's wire got bent around here. Let's see what happened there.
You're fine.
But the whole thing did move. But it was my wire that I have here.
You always have trouble with your wires.
I have trouble with wires. It's not a thing. It just is. So I'm going to do this to help that. And then I need to adjust this a little bit because it got pulled, and now you can see my receding hairline very well. Good. Okay. 100 milligram lollipops. Sorry. So this is what Dolline found. So one night I gave her one. I said, take this to help you to sleep. She ate the whole 25.
Nothing happened while.
Nothing happened at all. Finally, she just went to bed. She woke up about 2 or so in the morning, had to go tinkle. She gets up to walk, and I think I was awake somehow. I heard her say, oh my God, I'm so stoned I can't even walk. I'm like, you're kidding. Just popping in to say I love you. And off to get supplies for hurricane hitting. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You and a lot of people are in the pathway of this storm. Long duck dong here.
D-O-N-A.
And I hope you have a good weekend. It just doesn't hit as hard as could be. I hope it stays off the coast a little bit, just enough to give you guys a little bit of a break from the wind and rain being over top of you. I don't think the wind speed is going to be horrific, but it is going to be like 60 miles an hour.
Get back on.
All right, so back to the THC story. So I dosed my wife, yes. So she knew what she was doing, but we didn't know it would cause that in the middle of the night.
And I had a pot hangover.
And she had a pot hangover, horrible. So, and Leslie Beckwith makes weed into cookies, and you can't eat more than half.
I bet.
Hey Leslie, do you ship? Maybe I can reverse PayPal you, huh? We'll send you 10 magnets for 10 cookies. How's that?
Oh, wait a minute. Go back to the other night.
Oh,
Last
I am. I'm going back now. Now, so I thought that something was wrong. You know, she slept. And then when she got up, of course, she felt, yeah, and I like brownies too. I've had pot brownies before, and they were stupendous. Ate pot brownies and went to see Yes Reunion or Union Tour. What was that, like 86,
That's right, Chester.
90?
I don't
Long
know, but I
time
remember
ago.
that.
But we went all the way to
Oh,
George Washington University.
you may have to talk, Leslie.
That's definitely it. So, okay, so take two. Dolline, I go, look, why don't you take one earlier in the day, like a little after lunch? And then we'll see how you feel after it gets in, you know, active condition, you start to feel it. Okay. Nothing happens for 3 hours, not one thing. And she didn't eat a lot either. And she drank a lot of water to try to help encourage it being digested. And she chewed it in her mouth for a minute to try to get it a little sublingual absorption. So it hit her about 5:30, just as she's working on pulling up dinner.
Including Kylie.
And we're having our granddaughter over here. And my mother and I, and she said she was so stoned sitting there trying to serve and then sit there and eat and try not to keep laughing when we were telling a little something funny. She was so afraid everybody could like see that she was high, and she barely was able to clean up stuff and ran upstairs. I went to find her around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 hours later.
And I found that she had totally lost it and ran upstairs. Oh my God, it was so funny. But what was also funny was what I did to my poor little doggy.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Go back because I felt so high I had to go to sleep.
All right, so she
And
felt
I heard the
she
storm.
she felt so high, she couldn't deal with it anymore. She felt like she had to go to bed to sleep it off. Like when you've drunk too many drinks real quickly and it hits you right in the head and you are gone. Leslie ate 2 of her cookies and she couldn't even walk. So that's
So
the problem.
Why did you eat two? You know how strong they are.
She got the munchies from eating the first one. That's what it was. She got the munchies so bad that she ate more.
Kylie,
Oh my God.
Kylie, you gotta close the inner door or the dogs will get out.
We hope. Yes, very rare. And she doesn't like to puff because it makes her cough. She really is not any kind of smoker, never has been. So she really can't tolerate smoke. It just drives her into a coughing fit. My lungs are, you know, covered with a layer of tar and nicotine and soot and whatever else.
Hey,
So they're fine. They're
thanks, Sean
protected.
Miller. Glad you made it.
What are we drinking tonight? We are drinking First off, using a fancy cocktail hour with Rick cup that we manufactured here in our manufacturing facility in Baltimore, Maryland.
This is water.
And Dolline has her water bottle basically cup here.
But that's not what I'm drinking right
And just a reminder that that was the use we actually came up with when we decided to do decals. We thought maybe people could use them to adorn anything, including they could make a cup or other things.
now. That's a dollar store cup.
And the dollar store, it's actually called Dollar Tree,
Whatever.
but they're different brands. This is the one that actually is everything's $1. And that's the chain that I'm talking about. Starting to rain here, folks.
Sean Arm, hi.
Sean Armstrong.
My bathroom drywall turned out good.
Oh, good for you.
But it says, what a disaster. I don't know what that means.
He had someone else's bathroom flood into his bathroom from above.
Oh.
In his, where he lives, in his apartment or condo. Yeah. Not good. So yeah, we have a little bit of rain. I hope you enjoyed the little short video for those who just like the sound of rain. I recorded and popped up. Courtney Pierce, thank you. Uh-oh, somebody's trying to bring me into a topic area that would cause controversy.
Then don't do it.
This is not Dan Bell, the podcast, and I'm not Dan
Do
Bell.
an impression of an anti-masker. No way.
No.
We are so far.
I'm sorry.
Anti-mask.
I mean, anti-maskers, I don't even know any. Because I guess I know a lot of people with common sense who just feel like better safe than sorry. Instead of they can't breathe oxygen because they're wearing a paper mask.
I just waited 40 minutes in line for my order to be ready for Chinese.
Yes.
And everybody out there had a mask on. The one lady didn't, but everybody else did. It was an older lady.
And you're all outside in the line waiting, right?
Yes.
Because it's a pickup outside only. All right? That's what we have in Maryland. We have a lot of people
Where are you?
that are still, they have food, they're selling, but you're not going inside to even get it. It's only carry out.
No, I didn't get any.
In Baltimore City, we started having an uptick here of infection. So they already put a temporary suspension on indoor dining and only outdoor. And I think that all bars were closed again. Plumall, I'm sorry you couldn't only be here a little while. I hope you had fun with the little bit of time you were here. And have a great weekend, hon. So, and I don't want to poll this room full of 115 people for how many people think this and how many people think that. So please, this is a safe space most of the time. I rarely try to invoke any bullshit arguments on the stuff. And I'm going to keep it that way. Life's too short and there's too much tension already. This is the place to come and get away from it and laugh and hang out with people. Although we can't be together, we're together at least this manner.
Hi.
And it is not the same as being in person, but you know what? I think really if you take a look at 116 people, there's no way they could all pay attention
Here in Bethesda. Great.
to one another as well as we can on this show. And please like, we got 115 people in here, and I would love more thumbs up.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thank like, and Courtney, thank you very much for your gift. You're a #1 fan. Well, thank you so much, Courtney, and I'm glad you like us and that you keep coming back.
Do you need a refill?
No, I'm good. Yeah, do you have some places in America? You have probably the same thing in other nations. This is a nasty disease. It is no joke. And even if you think because you're really healthy and you're young that it won't affect you at all, you may be mistaken. And I heard about that, Leslie, and Fauci also wanted to make sure he clarified that when he was on another show later. I know that was an earlier broadcast yesterday, and later he tried to clarify that certainly if you're in a large crowd, you have a position that involves you being exposed to lots of people, there is certainly some protection to consider that you could add by simply wearing glasses, if not wearing like a plastic shield or something like that. And that it's not a substitute for a mask, it's in conjunction with them. But I think goggles are too much because now we're all fogged up. And he did mention something about not fogging your eyes up, and there are some devices out there, safety shields you can get that actually will accommodate you wearing a mask, and all of your exhalation and your mouth and nose goes down and out below you, but you have to wear a mask, and then the top of the shield protects all of your eye area completely. So, and safety glasses, at least if they're glasses, they're not going to be so closed so they don't fog up as easy. I mean, this is really becoming a serious matter more and more. I felt more comfort and protection thinking that if I just sheltered and limited my time in crowds and all, that I was really in a pretty good shape, good position. But now that's a question mark. And as we learn more about this, more will come out. And I know I hate the fog too. Who doesn't? You know, you want to see at the same time. Especially if you're using safety goggles to really do something, like you're cutting wood or you're grinding metal. And what happens? You can't see a damn thing. Are you serious about Devo adding face shields to their signature red hats on the merch store? That is a cool thing. Who knows who Devo is?
I do.
And who enjoys Devo music and was a Devo fan when they were out in the 80s. Actually, even late 70s.
Where are you, BDP?
Yeah, but AJ, yes, he is now disgruntled vet. Whip it good.
There is more count too. You must whip it. Whip it good.
All right, so let's move away from all that dreary topic area and get back. I miss the old days too,
Are you
before
going to take the RV anywhere this summer?
I'm actually, it's on auction right now on eBay, believe it or not. I have a 7-day auction going. We have a target price.
Yes, Dan did see something.
Yes, DJ, that was crazy. We'll talk about that. But I have my camper up for sale, so I might be tenting it, but we have a place to go. We have a campsite with electric at the beach at Assateague State Park in Maryland. So I'm going somewhere, but I hope to sell this Rockwood camper. It's too big for us. We really enjoyed it. It's in great shape. We'll hope I get lucky and I find someone to buy it.
How late are the grocery stores open? You can wait.
Yeah, aren't your stores they'll be open for a couple of minutes? I mean, Can't you stay with us for a little while longer, please? You know, I mean, I won't be back till Tuesday, you know. The grocery store will be open all weekend,
That's
man.
great, TJ.
Ugh.
Bye, Bourbon Cat. Please catch up.
Please, Bourbon Cat. I love your bourbon. Rain is nice.
No, DJ Affinity is not Dan Bell.
DJ Infinity's name doesn't even start with a D. His first name starts with a J. Hey, like that for a trip. Ah, that really blew your mind, I bet. Yeah. I saw him. He's a nice Hebrew fellow. And he's got a big smile. And he's got a big head like me. DJ Infinity.
He's got a big head like you?
Yep.
His mom still talks about giving birth to him because he had such a big damn head.
I mean, that was 60 years ago, and she's still worrying about it.
Courtney, my name is Dolline, like Colleen with a D. It's all different.
Yeah, Colleen. Her name rhymes with Colleen, Dolline. But thank you. It's okay. It's a very
Dolline.
unique name. All right, so the anaconda big-headed thing that Dan saw in the water with a guy who just was hanging out by the water's edge, and that's like just a few steps from Dan's new place. It's really a nice spot.
I'm so glad the rain is coming straight down.
Yeah, and the rain is really being cooperative. Not a lot of wind, so the rain's coming straight down. We're getting a nice rain now. Do you hear it, folks?
We're at 126.
Doesn't that sound nice? It's just, hi, Mazzy, how are you? How's Steve? Hey, Steve, how are you doing? I know we're going to have a heck of a lot of rain coming next week. I would avoid going to the beach. Oh, no, Waterson's at the beach. Sorry there, Waterson. Sorry to hear that your timing was...
I agree, Mark.
Oh, now he's back? Mark is back from disgruntled?
He's back as Mark.
Mark, you're such a interesting person. Back and forth and changing your identity. But the year has changed, didn't it, Mark? I thought you were 78 before. Now you're only 71. What happened to the 8 years, man? What happened? Did you typo it? You meant 78, but you got 71 when you typed it in. I think that's what it is. Oh, you were born in 71. Oh, I thought you were 71. You're a baby. Born in 71.
Whoa.
Graduated
I could almost be your mama.
junior high
I could be your mama.
in 73, I guess. 74. I graduated high. I was probably in junior high school in 71. Or I was in 6th grade.
In 71.
Yeah, I was in the 6th grade in 71. I graduated high school in 1977, Crystal. And I graduated 77 for Mark.
2003. Who was born in 2003? You're only 17 years old.
Oh. Someone was born in 2003 and they're only 17 and they're in here?
Yes.
And you're in here? That's not bad. I didn't ban anybody under 18 to come. So technically, people that are under that age could come in, but it's expressly not intended for children. I am complying fully with the protect children from heinous material on the internet. Yes, I am.
Hey, Wonders was born in 84.
All right, so this anaconda thing. In Maryland, we have, no, we don't have anacondas in Maryland, but it could have been someone had a pet and they released it. You get those kind of situations all the time with exotic animals, etc. So it could be the theoretical Chessie, as Dan might have mentioned on the program, and you probably heard that, but you didn't really maybe pick up exactly what that meant. Some kind of a similar creature to the Loch Ness monster, some kind of maybe a plesiosaur or other extinct dinosaur that was a aquatic creature. That was the theory.
Asshole arriving, asshole arriving.
Yep. And he always cuts in so sharp when he comes in.
He's such a
Come at neighbor. So, can I spell what? Chessie?
Connor Marshall is
Oh, that animal, plesiosaur? Pleisosaur.
Are you still doing videos with Dan? Dean Kane wants to know.
We will when we can actually do videos. I really haven't been too much in the way of any video recording going on.
Because of
COVID.
COVID-19.
But I do have a place we will be filming. It'll be coming out on the Rick Sarah channel under the series title of Another Odd Place. It may actually be out before the original episode that was filmed for the series, but I just haven't done crap with it, so that's what I'm looking at. And that might lead to a pterosaur. Thank you, Steve. Pterosaur. It probably is going to lead to at least a second visit to the same area to go to maybe a different building. So that'll be great. And my super
If you were a
woman,
dinosaur, which would you be? My wife Melissa needs to know.
a T-Rex.
Correct? So you can dominate everybody?
Yeah, I really like the raptors, those little
I forgot
things
the other day.
from Jurassic Park, the little monsters that run around and are real fierce. They maybe are the size of 4 foot tall
Come back out.
or something like that, but I like those. And they seem to be really intelligent, so that would be good. So, all right. So DJ has pulled out, yeah, the Velociraptor, exactly. Pulled out some potential dinosaurs, aquatic dinosaurs that could be the bill for Chessie. Triceratops, yes. I have 3 horns, just like them.
You have a new guest.
I have.
You know,
Don't need to?
We
I
know
will anyway. This is Kylie
again,
Brianna.
Kylie Harrington.
Yes.
My granddaughter.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Pterodactyl. Oh my God, we're gonna stick on this for the rest of the night now, I think. So what about dinner? What is everybody having for dinner tonight?
Chinese and sushi.
We're having Chinese and sushi. So we're having a
Cultural dinner.
sushi and some crab rangoon for appetizers, and then we'll have our choice of combination lo mein or walnut shrimp, which is actually a Thai dish. Hey, thank you, LS6S2. Somebody's eating cheese. Cheese. Don't get yourself all bound up. Don't eat too much
You
cheese.
can go get yourself a glass of wine.
Uh-oh. Marco's Pizza. Ah, pizza's good. We eat lots of pizza too, but you can't eat it every night. Hot and sour soup. Now this place doesn't make one of those.
Yeah, I think they do.
Do they really?
We never wanted hot and sour soup.
It kind of sounds nice.
Miso soup.
DJ Southpaw, what the heck? DJ
Thank you
Southpaw,
so much.
that was very generous, and thank you so much. So I guess I just got comped.
No, you didn't.
Thank you very much, and I will
Thank you.
eat every bite thinking of you with my Southpaw. I'm gonna eat my Southpaw.
You can get a glass of wine. Fix yourself.
Go to DJ Southpaw at where? Oh, yes, he is generous. He's very generous. All right, so who wants to be even more generous? Please step up. I'm just kidding. My wife gave me the finger after I said that. I know, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I was playing. You gotta have a sense of humor, people. Who you like, Steve? You think this looks good? Maryland crab cake from Schwann's. Do we know what Schwann's is? I never heard Schwann's. Oh, Dean, stop it. Dean goes, here comes 100.
Ah, here comes $100.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh. Just wait till Christmas. Oh, stop it, DJ. You're just too much. I love you all, but thank you very much. You know that there's no donation required for Rick's cocktail hour. Rick does appreciate anything anybody
I
wishes.
did give Bo a bath today because his room was canceled. for
Yes,
a
we
while.
got postponed on him. Are you serious? Sean Miller just brought up there was a movie called Cocktail
Really?
or Cocktails, and thought that our logo actually is reminiscent of their, I don't know, the bill for
We'll
the
have to look
movie.
at
I'll have
it.
to look at that. I like Trevor Rabin. I mean, his voice is not John Anderson, but I like it. And, he plays guitar pretty well too. He's certainly got through the 90s well when they did the super pop version for a while. I have done Bo in my live streams, but I need to put more.
Well, you can go over to him right now. He's all nice and clean.
Hey, Polo, what are we talking about?
Who gave us $50?
That was
Oh, DJ.
yeah, Southpaw.
Yeah.
Paul. Yes, I know. So, Tom Cruise movie. Must be talking about still cocktails. Is that what, was he a bartender and he did all kinds of fancy shit with the cup and spinning it and all that jazz? Yeah.
Bo, go over to that.
Save your time. It has, and I understand now, Scientologist cruise. I thought you were literally talking about a cruise with Scientologists. Like that was something you'd want to do. Clearly, the best cruise around get clear on the high seas with the Scientology cruise. All you have to do is bring lots of money. So bring a briefcase with at least $100,000. Non-sequential dominations, and we like 10s, 20s, and 50s and hundreds. Please, nothing larger. Thank you. And come to have a good time on Scientology cruise. Woo-hoo! Let's go for a ride. Yay.
Hey, Bo.
Oh,
Your
my
aunt
God.
is drinking vodka and 7-Up. I mean, Coke.
What a gross combination.
Not bad.
Wrong thing. Rum with Coke.
It's alright.
You'll learn.
It's fine.
No, it's not the best one. So, what? No, you didn't miss any sketches.
Kylie.
But yes, Maryland has rattlesnakes. Mostly further towards the western part of the state, but that wouldn't be excluding any part of Maryland. Wooded areas are Patrick. The check is in the mail. Hey, Patrick Nicoluzzi, when are you going to come here? I thought I was going to get you as a guest to come and hang out with us.
Who?
It's still wide open.
Who?
Maybe even you and DeBryan could come down together. That would be fun.
Who?
Who? The lead singer of Mad House. The Ozzy Osbourne tribute band from Maryland that is one of the best of those type of bands in the whole world. You sound more like Ozzy than Ozzy does now. I can't get those songs anymore. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Crazy tree. Oh,
Did you guys?
I'll let Patrick do it from now on. I really can't sing anymore. Patrick, you'll take it, lad. Sharon, come over here and rub my feet.
Did you see that funky guy I spray tanned?
What the heck was
What the
that?
hell was that?
He's a year older than you. He said.
61?
Yes.
I looked at this guy go in the house and I'm like,
But what about
what
the,
the
guy
frick?
The guy earlier.
I mean, I'm seeing
That was
it out
another
there and I'm
spray tan.
watching
That
it.
was another guy.
It's
You had two
okay.
guys today? So my granddaughter here
She's spray
is
tan
a spray tan technician. My
Custom airbrush.
custom
spray
airbrush
tan.
spray tans. And they do one of the best around.
And he looked like a hippie. He said
Yes,
he was,
Patrick and I agree with the yes comment.
No, I don't do Trump. I would not like to do that.
Shh. We don't do that here.
Just read the comment someone said.
I know. Does she do Trump? Yes,
I don't.
she
F no.
she does
F no.
she does respect for all, no matter whom. No matter whom. He does go to Mako. M-A-double-C-A-M-A-A-C-O. Mako. Is a Jenna. Mark's a Jenna. He likes a Jenna and tonic.
I gave him a bath today.
We don't do that here. Shh.
Oh.
Aw. Like is drinking coffee. The one sober person in the place. Thank you.
Who? Hey, Arthur, hi.
Arcel says hello to Dolline. I am a retired inspector crochet away. Yes. I inspected a different manners, but I did inspect. I inspected when I was in pollution control, and then when I was in toxics control, and then when I got into overseeing healthcare, I looked at healthcare facilities and looked at their operations as well and inspected them. And as I went on in my career, things got more and more complex and a lot more involved. So I like Crystal Light with vodka, the lemon flavor. That's good. It's a low-calorie cocktail. Copperheads. Now you got to watch out for those snakes. We have copperheads. You don't want to get bit by a copperhead. Not a fun thing.
Look what my cat did to me.
Yes, we are, AJ, aren't we?
Past couple days.
No booze club.
Just today.
Well,
Oh my God.
that's just today?
Yes.
My granddaughter got a kitten.
And
And he's
a little
quite
abusive.
exciting. And he's fun to watch, but he's got quick growing little claws. He just trimmed them the other day, and he scratched her up today.
Last night. I did that about 3 hours.
So Griffington's drinking absinthe.
Yeah,
Absinthe, isn't that
I thought
like
it was-
alcohol with some kind of plant in it, similar to maybe gin
I thought you were being a little quiet.
with juniper berry? Is that right?
So when I did that-
Gosh, DJ, look at this shit. DJ's got my advertisement down, man. Thank you so
You
much.
took an entire one?
Yes.
Why would you?
Help support the channel. PayPal Rick.
Like, her whole-
Yes. Thank you. All that is
You
correct.
need to just.
Man,
I am not doing it ever again. It's like,
you're a crazy cat lady, Heidi. Okay, so
I am.
Moochie is what kind of cat?
Mochi is a Siamese.
Mochi.
Mochi is a Siamese male kitten.
I can show a photo.
Get it ready. You can do it. Courtney, thank you so much to say that. I appreciate it. And Patrick's wife is Sharon, just like Ozzy's. They hang out all the time, right, Patrick? You guys go out to dinner and such? Or you do virtual dining, you know, you eat in front of each other, on camera and stuff like that, and toast each other. Ozzy does love what you're doing, right? He's told you that. It's so nice. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
He's 10 weeks old today.
10 weeks old today. Mochi,
Little Mochi.
named after that Japanese ice cream.
Yes. Delicious.
Oh, yes, he is so cute. But like I said, he'll scratch the shit out of you. And that's okay? Okay. Yeah, I'd love little kitties to scratch the hell out of me, especially across my face. I love when they rip your cheek open. Yes. Moo Chi. It's like a cow and yoga put together.
Mo. Not moo.
Why isn't it moo?
Because
Mo,
Mochi is the correct
Okay.
pronunciation.
I'm sorry. It's not. It's a mo, not a oo. It's a o. Not cow. Bow wow. Catch name. It's a catchy name. Hey said. Thank you.
Mazzy spelled it correctly. Thumbs up. for
Mazzy
Mazzy.
is on top of it. That is so nice. So people are really wondering, and I know they are. How is Dolline tonight? So let's take a look. How are you, Dolline, tonight?
I was doing fine before you turned it over on me.
Oh, well, smile and
She's-
wave to people. There's Dolline. She's so happy to be here with you all,
She's doing
off
a,
camera.
doing
Yes.
a little hiccuping over there.
And if I do this, I can have all of us in here at the same time. Isn't that great? Yeah, she's still in there. I'm barely hanging on here. Let me give you an eye. Keep an eye on you. I'm so stupid and corny. Yes, my name's not Courtney. I'm corny, I said. Oh, the t-shirt's amazing. They love your shirt with all those flowers.
Do you? Thank you. I got it from American Eagle.
American Eagle is
Not-
selling that print.
Not sponsored by American Eagle.
Not sponsored at all by American Eagle. But thank you very much. Elena, thank you for your compliment on our shirt right here. I should start to try to sell shirts like this with different flowers and real things on them. Something really genuinely just cute and wholesome. Nothing full of filth and dirty language and things like that. Something more wholesome and
Yes, she
pure.
is 1 in a million. Romeo's lover. Thanks, DJ.
My favorite Maryland restaurant for seafood.
Coco's Pub.
Yeah,
For crab cakes, at least.
at least for crab cakes. Because they're not open technically now for service.
No, it's
Just
all
carry out.
take
But
out.
we used to go to a place, Danielle Redmond from the UK. Thank you very much for your gift. Another fan, number one fan, with a hopping thing going on. They love to hop around, and I don't know why they like to hop around, but they do. And it's really cool how they get these little figures to dance around in your messages.
Yes, one crab cake is worth $25. They
Yeah,
They're
yes.
are
worth it.
incredible.
They are definitely worth it.
If you go and buy the amount of crab meat you need to make these crab cakes,
It'd be about the same.
you would spend the same. You may not even get as good a crab meat. And then these people, they take out all the shells. They pick. I mean, you very rarely find shells in their crabs, don't you?
True.
There's a few bits maybe, but hand picked, especially machine picked, you're always going to have a little shell here and there. And they ship them unfrozen. They or do they freeze them?
I don't know.
Do they ship worldwide?
I know they ship.
Will ship them.
They will ship them anywhere. I think it might be because they put them in with dry ice, right? So it
they're
might
at
be-
least chilled.
Yeah, they're chilled quite a bit,
But you pay for the shipping.
and they shipping is not cheap. But that's what you find. Yes, Heidi, you never want to find shells. But
You will find shells in fresh crab.
oh, Alpha in the North Sea. So that must mean you're in England or in Wales or something like that. Crab dip are very nice, and with the crab dip you can get away with claw meat or
Back.
the mixed crab and not lump. Certainly backfin, but not backfin lump would get. Now we're talking crabs that are blue crabs, I'm assuming, or similar to what we have as a blue crab, it's called. And then also there's a similar blue crab species in the Gulf of Mexico. So DJ, somebody had hard crabs and they weren't a happy camper. Well, to eat hard crabs, you need to have someone who has eaten hard crabs there with you to show you how to open them up and clean and eat the crab meat. Once you learn, though, you either love it or you don't. Myself, I get tired of the picking. I'd rather just get a crab cake. But sitting with people eating the crabs, there's a whole other, social sensation that you get to enjoy than just one crab cake would provide.
Soft shell crabs are something completely different.
I hate them.
14-year vegetarian, Courtney. Yeah, well, I guess when you say vegetarian, you mean no living creature
Yeah.
is
no,
consumed.
no seafood.
No seafood, no egg whites.
No, that's vegan. Vegetarian, you can still eat eggs, cheese, all that.
No, you can't.
Yes, vegetarian. Vegan, no.
Oh, see, I don't even know because the definition changed when I was in college to now. What was a vegetarian? There was no such thing as a vegan. It was a vegetarian. I'm tired of this shit. You guys all make shit up and change it. Damn, can't you leave shit alone? Fucking new generations coming into this planet. Damn y'all. Just learn the shit we already created instead of making up new shit that doesn't even make sense. Give me a couple words in your vocabulary from your generation that never were used to make that, have that connotation.
Your favorite is ratchet.
Ratchet. Ratchet. What does that mean? Ratchet. Well, you have what? You have a 3/8 inch, you have a 1/2 inch. Right, ratchet. No. What does ratchet mean?
Dirty,
Nasty.
Dirty ghetto.
Dirty, ghetto, nasty, Right? What? Have any other definitions? How about gay? Used to mean happy. Go lucky. Full of joy. Now what's it mean?
Homosexual.
Why couldn't we just stay with homosexual?
So people go to YouTube.
Too many syllables? You couldn't say homosexual? Too many syllables, right? You're lazy. So you have to just say one word phrase. Gay. Do you think that these people that are maybe homosexual or the other letters they have for the LGBTQ, do you think they didn't want that name anymore? Did they get polled? Did you send a survey out to stop calling people homosexual? Nobody wanted to be called fag. That was a cigarette. If you were in the UK, that's what it was. So I'm smoking a fag in the United States means I'm blowing a guy. Or my ass is getting torn up on a guy.
Oh my God.
What
Too
did it
far,
matter
Too far.
before? All right. So that's my corner of linguistic changes in America. I hope that you enjoyed.
Someone just called you a boomer.
Boomer. I am a booming boomer. I'm a super boomer.
You know what boomer means, right? Baby boomer.
I'm a baby boomer. I'm out of touch. I'm over the hill. I'm totally clueless. Yeah, I'm one step below a Karen. But you call that a Ken, don't you? People who are like Karens, but they're males, so they're Kens.
No, it's still Karen.
That's still a Karen?
Yeah.
You know, like a Karen. A Karen is a person there, you're in the store,
Oh, that was Dan.
and you don't have your mask over your nose. And they come over to you, and they tell you, put that damn nose over, under your mask. Don't you know you're not wearing it correctly? Isn't that a good example of that or no? It's a Karen, a person who goes in and says, I'm not wearing a mask.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hate to give a misimpression of Karens in the country. But until recently, there was no
Karen
such thing
is-
as a Karen.
Karen is like, I want to speak to the manager and causing a ruckus inside the store. Did you see that lady that didn't want to wear a mask and she was screaming at the employees? That's a Karen.
All right, I am
Practically
60,
is 60
and I'll be 61
in October.
October the 7th. And I was born in 1959, and it was very close to the end of the day. It was almost midnight, 11 something or other. Ask my mother. She complained about that big-headed kid for 60 years. Yes, I'm October baby. And apparently a good thing to do during a birth year for either my mother or myself, maybe others in the family, is very hot years. We are hot babies. What the year she was born, we had a heat wave that year
Who?
when my mother was born.
Oh.
And the same thing, 1959. Summer went way into October. It was hot. Again, my mother likes me to remember that. It was hot,
gosh.
and your head was big. Oh, come here.
Show everyone. He's got a friend.
I got a praying mantis on my. There he is, and on my arm. See him? Praying mantis on my arm,
I
folks.
wonder if it's the same one we saw a couple weeks ago.
I mean,
Put
he's
him
getting
in the
bigger.
Flowers. Put him in the flowers.
I will. Come on. Come on.
he
Get on there.
doesn't want to get off.
Oh my gosh. Where are you? Are you in there? No, you're not. Where are you? Oh, you're there.
The praying mantis whisperer.
Why are you on me?
He won't get off.
Oh, there he is on the screen. He's on the phone. He's crawling around on top of the phone. Maybe he'll crawl around on this side, and you'll see him as he walks over to the screen and gets in camera. That's so cute. Yes. So I had a special guest I didn't even expect. Isn't that great? Yes, we do. We have lots of bugs to eat.
He's not showing up on camera.
He's on the back of the phone.
He's on the back of the phone right now. He was absorbing THC from my skin, someone said.
Yeah.
And now he's passed out, holding on to the clip that holds the phone onto the microphone stand. Oh, he has video recording us now. That's a good one. I think that's pretty clever. So, it's Cochise in his insect form. He's directing the live show now. Oh, gosh, that's good. You guys are you're smart. Maybe you should write me some material and send it in. Oh, I already have somebody doing that. Really? All right, Patrick, I'll do that. I'll message you. We start at 6, so try to get over about 5:30. And I will certainly give you I will give you the mailing address. Yes, I will.
Tell him to email us on adr.rick.
Oh, yeah. Nick, if you, Patrick, if you could email rick.adr@aol.com, we will get right back to you. You could do it now. We will email you by the end of the program or right after and give you a full invitation. Of course, you need to let us know what you like to drink, and we'll even have some kind of appetizer to help you to have something while you are drinking so you don't have an empty stomach to drink on. You want to bring your spouse, or you want me to try to pull Brian, you know who's, yeah, all lowercase though. Rick dot ADR, RICK period ADR at AOL.com. Yes. Thank you, DJ. See DJ Southpaw's post, Nick? That's it. Patrick. Nick is his last name. Nicolucci. So sometimes he goes by Nick, but Patrick's his name, really. And I haven't seen Patrick for a long time, so that would be great. He's good people. Bring edibles.
We have them. You can have them.
The gummies.
Okay, he's got it.
We got gummies.
I'll sanitize a pipe for you. We can bake and talk. We'll puff smoke rings like they do in the Shire. Do I kind of look like Bilbo Baggins a little bit?
No.
Oh well, guess not. he was chubby, so at least I have that part going. Maybe I'm a little too tall. Guitar picks. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yes, it was a Lord of the Rings reference. Yes, I do that. I loved the Lord of the Rings series to read and then to watch the movies. I was hooked in high school. Boomer Baggins, you. How dare you? Boomer Baggins. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, yes. Rick's idea inspired Laura Lee. That's funny. Yes, she is, DJ. So DJ Infinity and I were chatting last night, and I let out of the bag that quite likely the Sarahs originally were Hebrew, living in an island of Spain called Majorca, and had a business in sculpture. Dildo Sarah. Oh my God. Mark, you nut.
Got that right.
So, apparently the family history was very similar to the family of Christopher Columbus, who also was in Majorca at the time of the Spanish Inquisition, and somewhere around 1500 or so, they emigrated from Spain to northern Italy, and then they ended up settling just north of Rome in Carrara, Italy. That's where my clan ended up, and the family continued from there. So I never knew that side of me, but Jewish ancestry, maybe. I think I was also most likely a Cro-Magnon at one time in ancient history. Not a Saruman, Cro-Magnon, ancient primate, pre-human, before Homo sapien. Have you ever heard of that? We have a lady in the background with little bells, and she starts to do this and dance around, but we have to keep stopping her. So if you hear little bells, that's after my granddaughter smacked her and shut her up. You only hear a couple. Pro Magnum, yes, I'm a Pro Magnum user. Crow Mag Boomer.
Jen wanted to know if we were going to have leftovers.
Where is she?
We're not
She
gonna have
is on her
leftovers
way
for her.
home. She'll get here at 10.
She's flying, and she was able to communicate.
She's asking me right now. She has at a layover right now in Charlotte.
Oh, she's in Charlotte,
Yes.
North Carolina?
Yes.
What a coincidence.
Why is that?
That's where the t-shirt company is.
Well,
Yes.
I told her best bet is a diner. I told her Double T Diner, Joppa Road.
At that late hour.
They're open until midnight.
Yeah.
May be taking them there.
Uber.
You're picking them up.
I'm picking them up, yeah.
Rick the Uber driver.
Yeah, I will be driving to the Baltimore Washington Airport for a 10 p.m. pickup of my granddaughter, her boyfriend, and his dog, coming up from Aruba.
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 Aruba, Jamaica.
So, yeah,
Ooh, I
I'm
want
gonna take you for you to Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama.
I don't know.
Key Largo, Montego. Where do we want to go? Oh, well, I got it wrong. So I will be having, I already said, sushi, crab rangoon, and I will have a little bit of
Walnut
some
shrimp,
walnut shrimp or
lo mein.
combination lo mein. That means pork, beef, and shrimp
Is it
usually.
the same shrimp with that special sauce on it?
Yes, that special sauce that was a little weird the one time. That was horrible, but after that we got it again and it was back to normal.
Okay.
This walnut shrimp comes with a creamy sauce that is usually good, but one time the sauce was like somebody had an orgy in my food,
Oh, God.
and they weren't very particular about where things went.
Cocky.
It was, bunch of nut shrimp. Yeah, it was nut, N-U-T-T, orgasm sauce. Yes, it was. Yes, and a good prawn cocktail. It was so hard to deal with. Cream of some young guy. I remember that one too. That's a good one. Yeah, it was about that. That was a cream of some young guy. Yep. Gentleman's relish. Oh my God, you guys are full of horrible comebacks. Oh,
Gravy.
hey, Keegs. How are you, Keegs? Oh, no, what we got here? Dolline's elderberry pie, sugar cookies, Kylie's rhubarb cobbler,
Yeah.
Jen's oatmeal brownies, Dan's nutmeg pudding.
None of it.
Yeah, what would this be? All the different kinds of edibles I could create.
And mayonnaise.
A little four
Oh,
ounce
gross.
cup of pot infused rice pudding with raisins, but they're not really raisins. They're not really chocolate morsels. They're rabbit turds.
Dropping.
Rabbit droppings. Extra fiber, yes, for sure.
Yay, K's.
And-
D-E-E-G-Z.
Full of nitrogen. Brownies with extra fiber. Everybody's getting too hungry. Milkman. Milk of magnesia.
Alright. I knew you were
You knew it was coming, didn't you? Oh. Jism trail marking. E.T. the extra testicle. I actually watch the Dead Files sometimes. I used to watch it more years ago. But I like those two. The woman's a freak. Amy. I just love Amy. She's just a freak on that show.
Isn't she like a medium?
Yeah, she's a medium, and these people here are really weird and mean. I don't know. They're kind of mean and weird. She'll do things like that with her facial expressions. You ever notice that?
I don't have a favorite dessert.
Yes, she does do that.
I think I've got a headache.
I think there's demons.
I feel the pressure. I can't even breathe. My face is flush. Thank you. Thank you. Tell Amy I do love her. And what is the police officer, the retired police officer? I forget his name.
I don't remember.
I'm going to guess Frank. Is it Frank? Do you want to be frank with me and tell me the truth? Oh, and my hair looks good? Thank you so much. I only use Baltimore City water and get it soaked, and then I comb it straight back. And that's the secret. No hairspray, just Baltimore City public tap water. It's got extra glue and stuff in it from the wastewater treatment plant.
It's like
Because then
hairspray.
after they treat it, then they pump it back to your house. I think it's a feces derivation of some type.
Oh, stop it.
Looks like silk, even. I think it looks like something else that starts with letter S, but whatever. Yes, I should sell tap water.
Time to say goodbye.
Rick's tap water.
It's coming up on
Raw
7.
sewage. That would be Rick's chocolate milk.
Oh my god.
But we sell it by the 6-pack, so you always have it on hand. I don't have any hair plugs. I haven't been to Hair Club for Men. Oil of Olaz. Oh God, that's great. 5 minutes left. Somebody said. Yeah, we're gonna hit 90 tonight. We're hitting 90. And you guys are tremendous. You prove it every time we do a show. I'm finishing number 28 of the Cocktail Hours with Rick. 28 episodes of this. It's the most I've done on this whole channel is this. And I'm glad you all enjoy and you come back for more. And well, thank you for saying that, Alanya. My God, the best live stream on YouTube. Wow, that's a pretty big honor to even consider. But let me ask one question: is it better than Dan's? Just let me know. Is it better than Dan's?
No.
Because Dan, he loves to do these things and he thinks his are great. Mark, thank you so much for that on the way out the door. He does live, but, he doesn't do it as frequently as I do. I made a show out of it. He does it when he feels like just hopping on and doing it. And we had a good run with the live ADR episodes. I wish we could at least do that. That could be fun, but
These are like the slowest movers I've ever seen.
these guys are really working it.
Yeah.
All right, Wooderson wants to say that he's not totally biased. He likes both for different reasons. And you know what, Wooderson? You're the most adult person in the room for not giving in to my childish question. Somebody wrote Rick is better than Dan with the greater than sign.
There is a new ADR out tonight.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We will have to watch it.
Explorers, I would too. It just, you can't transmit live. You can only record. There's no way, you can guarantee even getting a hotspot if you brought a portable hotspot with you. Arnold, yeah, he is. But that's one of his charms too. I like when Dan gets into his mood and then I break his mood and get him to laugh for the first time after he's given me the stone face and everything's horrible. And I laugh even harder because I was able to get him to turn around his mood 180 degrees by just being a goof. So, yes, Rick will be smelling different things and looking at things as usual, having disgusting time on Another Dirty Room with Brennan Evangelista and Dan Bell. And I believe we have Rebecca Weber in this episode as well, who was with us on the road trip to West Virginia last year. And sadly, this brings us to the end of our previously recorded trips abroad, at least abroad for me from Maryland. Rebecca is actually not anybody's GF. She's married to a gentleman, a very nice guy, and they live in the area. She's actually a friend of Dan, a decade longer than myself. But she and I are very friendly. I'm glad she likes me. Well, guys, I'm glad you like me. I'm glad my family likes me and hasn't made me move out. And I can sit here in this chair with this lovely brick wall behind me and look at the glare of the window. And yes, it is pretty much a overcast sky. It is time for Rick Takes a Stroll. So currently on eBay, you can buy this lovely camper. It is available.
Rick's camper.
A Rick camper. It's only $19,000. It has a retail value of $22,500. It is 2016, and it's 29 feet long. It sleeps 6. It has a queen bedroom. It has a bath halfway through with a direct connection to the bedroom and then another connection to the rest of the living space. It's lovely. I need to go down to a 22-foot size. This is just too big for us. And Rockwood, yeah, I should say Rickwood. And this is the Forest River line. It's a very good manufacturer. Many of them are from the Midwest, Illinois, Indiana. So, and this would be shipped to you if you bought it. I don't think anybody in here is going to buy it, but I just thought I'd mess around. Hello. Hi. So here we are in my lovely street, Americana. My butt's wet. I sat on a cushion and it had water on it from last night. So now I have a wet hole. And it's not from the usual internal juices.
Ew.
So that's my daughter and Kylie's home. There's our painting van for the company. Here's Bo. He sees me down here. He has to come. Have to check it out, don't you, baby? And we are going to check out. Thank you again for being here. God bless and peace to you all. Have a great weekend. I'm back on Tuesday, and I hope you'll be back. Thank you all, and ciao.